Hey, what's going on there, YouTube? How y'all doing? Happy New Year to you. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Pretty much everybody that worked made out like bandits. What a great New Year's it was. So it was a really fantastic day for me. I made a total of $700 because everybody in this town drinks like they live in a fishbowl, because that's when all the walk of shame rides came out. So I used Uber's set destination feature to bring me back into Nashville. Yeah, I got a 20 miles. So the airport actually recently started a $1.2 billion upgrade, and that'll be the end of this channel. Hey, the tourism in this town has just gone through the roof, crazy. One of the top 3 destinations in the world. $40 from Uber. On Lyft, I made a total of $660. So yeah, New Year's was great. So this whole Lyft and Uber thing, it's a great thing, asterisk, if you're in the right market. Nashville is the right market. What a great New Year's it was. At least in Nashville. I know a lot of people around the country, the markets were oversaturated with drivers. There weren't a whole lot of surges. Not the case in Nashville, Tennessee. It was incredibly busy here. Even though it rained, that didn't keep people away. They still came out for the festivities. And when the clock struck midnight, starting at about 12:20 after the fireworks, prices started to skyrocket. I mean, like rocket right up in the sky. Pretty much from 20 minutes after midnight up until 4 a.m., prices on Lyft were surging as high as 700%. 700% is an 8.0 multiplier. On Uber, I saw the prices start surging up to 10.5. Yeah, I made a buttload of money in those couple hours. Combined total for the whole day on New Year's Eve through the next morning, I made a total of $700. I made $40 on Uber, which was from 3 Uber Eats deliveries, which was $20. And then during the evening, I had a Lyft ride that took me way out of Nashville down south, down to Brentwood, which is like 10-15 miles south of Nashville. And then another ride that went a little bit further south down to Franklin. And then I had a couple rides, Lyft rides down in Franklin that ran around town. By that time, it's getting close to 8 o'clock, and I know I need to get back up into Nashville, but I don't want to deadhead my way back up in there. So I used Uber's set destination feature to bring me back into Nashville. Yeah, I got a 20 mile Uber ride, $40 from Uber. On Lyft, I made a total of $660, which includes $35 in cash tips. Most people were giving me at least a $5 bill. And the Lyft total also includes cash tips through the app, which was about another $30, $40. I'd have to go back and actually check. So yeah, New Year's was great! One of the big reasons that this was such a huge day here in Nashville, like it should have been in pretty much every other city in the country, but wasn't. Now the Nashville market is saturated with drivers, but it's even more saturated with passengers, especially new passengers. There's 100 people a day moving to Nashville right now. 100 per day. So the customer base is constantly growing and growing and growing. I'm always picking up multiple people each week where they're saying, hey, this is the first Lyft ride we've ever had. Another big reason that every holiday in Nashville is huge is because Nashville is, I believe, currently one of the top 3 tourist destinations in the entire world. I'll let that sink in for a minute. Nashville is one of the top 3 destinations in the world. The tourism in this town has just gone through the roof, crazy mad. The airport, which has been voted one of the best airports in the entire world, also is too small. It can't handle the massive influx of tourists that have started coming to Nashville in the last 5 years. So the airport actually recently started a $1.2 billion upgrade that'll take place over the next 5 to 7 years. Which they've already started, adding new terminals, new parking garages. The whole lobby is going to be completely redesigned. More restaurants, more everything. Now, what was really funny, the best part really about the entire New Year's evening was actually the next morning, roughly between, say, 6 a.m. to 9 a.m., because that's when all the Walk of Shame rides came out. There are some funny ones in there. In fact, the next Lyft Zone Confessions video that's getting ready to be recorded pretty much is going to exclusively feature the Walk of Shame rides on New Year's Day morning. So stay tuned for that. So I'm curious, how did everybody else do? I know some of you really crapped out, and there just was no price surges. Wasn't really a lot of people around. I know that was the case in San Francisco and the majority of other markets, but not in this one. Pretty much everybody that worked made out like bandits. And everybody worked. Every Lyft driver, every Uber driver in all of Nashville, every single one of them was out there on the roads. And that didn't make a one bit of difference, because there was just insane amounts of passengers requesting rides. You know, another thing about Nashville, since I moved up here, one of the first things I noticed about Nashville was just how happy and jolly everybody is. Everybody's in a good mood. Everybody's out to have a good time. There's just such a great vibe in the city. I mean, everybody is just friendly, super friendly. It took me a little while to figure out why. But the reason everybody is so happy and jolly in this town is because everybody in this town drinks like they live in a fishbowl. And that's the damn truth. People in Nashville love to drink. And they drink a lot. So post down in the comments here, let me know how you did. $700 in one day, that's a new record. And just to give you a comparison here in Nashville, like I said, every holiday is huge. 4th of July, I've been driving for 2 weeks. I made $400. Labor Day, I made $500 on Labor Day. Around $1,500 for the entire Labor Day weekend. Halloween, $500. Thanksgiving Day, believe it or not, $500. Thanksgiving Day, actually, it was mostly Uber Eats food deliveries. I made more money from those than I did Lyft passengers. The week leading up to Christmas, I made $1,700, which was the second best week that I'd ever had. Christmas Day I thought was probably going to be bust, and I think I was right. I didn't really work on Christmas Day. On Christmas Eve, there were no restaurants open on Uber Eats, so it was just running Lyft, and Lyft was pretty slow on Christmas Eve. So I just took Christmas Day off, got some rest, and came back in on Monday. That Monday, the day after Christmas, was actually pretty damn good. I made like $350 just on Monday, and then took Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday off to prepare for New Year's weekend, and then worked Friday, Saturday, Sunday. In total for the entire week, $1,313 from Lyft, which includes bonuses and guarantees. I made $313 from Uber, mostly all Uber Eats deliveries. There was a couple Uber X rides mixed in there. I also made so basically $1,730 roughly. And actually it was a little more than that too, because there was a few people that bought me food. There was a couple people that I stopped at a gas station for, and they buy me a can of Red Bull. So it was a really fantastic day for me. I loved it. With the exception of getting screwed out of primetime rates because of that glitch in the scheduled ride feature on Lyft, which there's another video about that, which I just recorded. You definitely want to watch that. And also a big thank you for watching and supporting my channel. We're currently at 599 subscribers in 6 months since I started the channel. I'm really glad I've been able to help a whole bunch of you folks to be able to make more money. I've connected with a lot of Nashville drivers that really weren't having too much of a good time in Nashville and not making a whole lot of money. But after coaching them a little bit, they're making money. So this whole Lyft and Uber thing, it's a great thing, asterisk, if you're in the right market. Nashville is the right market. Knoxville, Chattanooga, Memphis, not the right market. You cannot make the kind of money that I'm making in Nashville, in Knoxville, Chattanooga, or Memphis. The rates are just too low. I know Knoxville's 70 cents a mile. I'm pretty sure Chattanooga and Memphis are the same 70 cents a mile. God forbid if it's 60 cents a mile. I mean, that's 25-30% less than what we're making and getting paid in Nashville. If the rates go down like that in Nashville, it would not be worth my time to drive. And that'd be the end of this channel. Hey, oh shit. But right now, that's not the case, as our rates are still in pretty good shape. 90 cents a mile on Lyft, 93 cents a mile on Uber. Uber Eats, $1.45 a mile. So everything's working out really good here. But it all depends on your market. You cannot make money in this business if you're in the wrong market. If it's a dead market, it's slow. It's might be a good market, big city, but it's completely oversaturated with drivers. There's 3 drivers for every passenger. Makes it impossible to get rides. How do you make money doing that? That's where you get all the posts of people saying, oh, well, I make less than $10 an hour on Lyft or Uber. Well, that's because you live in a shitty market. If you're in the right market, you can make fuckloads of cash. So hey everyone, y'all have a great New Year's. Hope it is everything you want it to be. Continue watching and I'll keep making videos throughout this year. And also, if there is a video that you want to see, if there's a topic that you want me to talk about or give my opinion on, or what's my take on this, please leave it down here in the comments below. I want to make the videos that I want to make, but I also want to make the videos that you want to see. So if there is something you want to see or want me to talk about, just put it down here in the comments. And sooner or later, I'll get around to making a video about all those. So hey everybody, you all have a great day. I will catch you all again next time in the Nashville Lyft Zone. So have a great day. I'll catch you again next time in the Nashville Lyft Zone. This is DJ Rockwell signing off. As always, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. You're still here. The video's over. Go home.